1350 Total News.
In the headlines, the 4th edition of TV Lash Creole has been officially launched. In news from the region, analysts suggest that Trinidad and Tobago's economy can't support expanded CARICOM migration. And internationally, U.S. President Donald Trump says government shutdown could clear out dead wood. Pleasant afternoon. Welcome to the DBS Lunchtime News. I am your presenter, Kewana Fontaine Wilson. Details of these stories and more after the break.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys ready at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
Match 5 is our easy-to-play local game. Pick 5 numbers from 1 to 29 and win the prizes accordingly to the number of numbers you match. Match 5 and boom! You win that jackpot. Starting at $10,000 ici dollars. $10,000. Mon qui est famille moi vous dire mi botte à côté l'auto à nous jouer messieurs. All it takes is 5 numbers to win big. Match 5. Dominican Jackpot is here. Brought to you by the Dominican National Lottery. Everything is possible.
DBS News.
Welcome back and thank you for joining us. First up this lunchtime, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Fenella Wenham-Shepherd, is optimistic that the 4th edition of TV Lash Creole is expected to surpass last year's attendance of 9,100 patrons. Her comments came at the launch of the 2025 TV Lash Creole this morning at the Discover Dominica Authority. This 4th edition of the event will take place from October 20th to 23rd, 2025 at the Botanic Gardens.
This marks the 4th edition of TV Lash Creole, an event that has gradually found its rightful place as a household name and cultural product in Dominica. Last year, TV Lash Creole attracted approximately 9,100 paying patrons. This year, we are seeking to surpass 2024 by 50%. The Ministries of Labor and Tourism within the public and private sectors are proud to recommit to this vision. TV Lash Creole is not merely an event. It is a platform for commerce, exposure, entrepreneurship, networking, reconnection, entertainment, cultural affirmation, and nation branding. Over these 4 days, we expect Dominicans from every corner of the island and visitors from abroad to meander through our village, our tea village of music, food, crafts, storytelling, demonstrations, and immersive experiences.
Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Fenella Wenham-Shepherd. Minister Wenham-Shepherd represented Darren Pinard, Minister of State in the Ministry of Labor, Public Service Reform, with responsibility for entrepreneurship. Event manager of TV Lash Creole, Kareem Gist, says the event is a collaborative effort between the government and the private sector.
I really want to overemphasize the point that, this is really a mix of private sector and public sector partnership. That is important. Without the private sector partners, we will not be able to save TV Lash this year. Without the public support to the government of Dominica, we would not be able to get the resources to get TV Lash off the ground. I don't know if you all have paid any attention to what the amount of resources that are being utilized to push TV Lash. Well over $500,000 to be honest. So it's a significant contribution, significant investment by the government of Dominica to ensure that there is a space for artisans, a space for small businesses, a space for artists, a space for vendors alike to, one, have their products, services available for purchase, to display their talent at a safe space. I think every year we get this one opportunity to bring the creative space in Dominica alive, and that really gives us joy to help the over 100 vendors who are being part of this exciting project this year.
Event manager of TV Lash Creole, Kareem Gist. This year's TV Lash Creole will place focus on honey. In other news, Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit has announced that security officer Vescott Jones of Marigot, who lost his job in 2014, will be reinstated. Jones lost his job after then leader of the UWP, Lennox Linton, attempted to leave Douglas Charles Airport with crabbacks. Linton was prevented from leaving the airport with the crabbacks, but it was reported that Jones's action should have been more severe. Mr. Skerrit says that matter needs to be resolved.
I met Vescott Jones no less than 4 times or 3 times during the years and trying to resolve the matter so we can move forward, obviously recognizing that it is before the tribunal. But I try to use my good offices as Prime Minister to resolve issues between citizens and state agencies or the government and so forth, because at the same I represent both and I cannot cause injury to each other, so I have to be very careful. And of course my intervention is always about using my good offices to resolve the matter. But the previous instances did not work, and we met with Vescott Jones last week, and I believe that there is an understanding of going forward to resolving the matter. So very soon I will write to diaspora to advise them of the action that they should take in respect to Vescott Jones. One of his being that he should be reinstated and be given the salary that he would have, a percentage of the salary that he would have lost during that period of time. And let us move on. My mission is to set aside contentious issues as much as I can and resolve things outside of a contentious environment as much as I can so that we can all live together. Maybe by tomorrow I will write to diaspora to advise them on the action they should take in respect to Vescott Jones. This also brings in a bigger question which I believe the government needs to address. That is the issue of the function and the functionality and the efficiency of the tribunals. Tribunals take way too long to hear cases.
Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit. Brands manager of the Dominica National Lottery, Eronia Stedman James, has highlighted the impact of the blast mystery progressive on the Dominica economy. Her statement came as Haitian national Ibens Sanon and small business owner and mother of 2 children, Sarah Lefam of Mont Prosper, were presented with their winnings this morning. Sanon was presented with his check of $276,510, while Lefam received $110,246.
Since the introduction of Blast Mystery Progressive, we have had a total of 11 jackpot winners with payouts exceeding $3 million, $3,166,237.31 to be exact. Additionally, we've paid out $190,000 in BMP prizes, which are guaranteed to our winners who enter the mystery game. Blast Mystery Progressive is making waves across Dominica, and almost every month we have 1 or more winners. In July, we had 4 winners who collectively walked away with over $755,000. And for the month of September, we have 3 winners who will take home a total payout of $741,966.60. This truly demonstrates that the Blast Mystery Progressive is a jackpot like no other. It changes lives and contributes positively to the economy.
Brands manager of the Dominican National Lottery, Ironia Stedman James. This wraps up the National Focus. Coming up next, regional and international news.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was Duvanjou, so she asked him, "What time is it, hussy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. "Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again." Husband says, "Well, I guess you won't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised." When she heard those romantic words, her piquant stand up, her eyes started to glow, her face light up like dumbling. But she thought she was being dumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She said, "Look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style." They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, phone, telephone, email.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
DBS News.
Welcome back. In news from the region, Barbados, Dominica, Belize, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines have thrown open their borders for free movement of each other's citizens. While the decision has been hailed as a landmark for regional integration, experts suggest Trinidad and Tobago is holding back because of its fragile economy and migration pressures. Trinidad's economist, Dr. Indira Sajwan, argued that TNT is not yet ready to join, pointing to weak job creation, slow growth, and foreign exchange shortages. And internationally, the U.S. government shutdown enters its second day, with President Trump posting online that Republicans should use it to clear out dead wood. Trump wrote that he has an unprecedented opportunity and will look at which Democrat agencies to cut. In a shutdown, the White House and the Office of Management and Budget have full control over which arms of executive branch will stay running. This has been the DBS Lunchtime News. Tune in at 6 p.m. for another newscast. I am Kiwana Fontaine Wilson. Thank you for listening. Stay with us. Still to come, the DBS Lunchtime Sports Report with Hassan Robinson.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max Family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500. Easy Max Pro of $10,000 and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
And first up in your afternoon sports report, India dominated West Indies on the opening day of their first test match, trailing the Caribbean side by 41 runs with 8 wickets remaining at stumps today. After choosing to bat, West Indies were bowled out for 162. Justin Graves made 32 runs, Shea Hope added 26, and Captain Ruston Chase 24. Dominica's Alec Athens got 12 runs. Bowling for India, Mohammad Siraj took 4 wickets for 40 runs and Jasprit Bumrah free for 42. In response, India got to 121 for 2 at close of day 1. KL Rahul was not out on 53 and Shubman Gill was on 18 not out. In other sports this lunchtime, Acting Prime Minister Fidel Grant says as part of Dominica's education reform, schools are being encouraged to make physical education a more integral part of the curriculum. His remarks came during the 30th Sports Division School Sports Awards on Wednesday. Over 200 awards were handed out to deserving students and schools during the ceremony at the American Canadian School of Medicine. And Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Fenella Wenham Shepherd, called on the students athletes to adopt a community spirit. We'll hear more in this evening's sportscast. Back to some cricket with a Jamaican franchise on course to return to the Caribbean Premier League next year. Jamaica Cricket Association President Dr. Donovan Bennett says he wants the new owners to help develop young talent in the country. As first reported by the Jamaica Observer in August, CPL are in advanced talks with an Indian Premier League ownership group for the franchise's reintroduction to the region's T20 showpiece, following a 2-year absence after the departure of former owner Chris Prasad to the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. In early September, the Ministry of Sport and the Ministry of Tourism announced that they were finalizing arrangements for a public-private partnership ahead of the 2026 season. Into some football, 2 goals from Karen McGlaw as the Fonkole FC punched their ticket into the quarter-finals of the DFA Division 1 League as the round of 16 got underway last night at the DFA Technical Centre. Fonkole cruised to the 5-1 win over the All Saints University. Curdell Joseph, Dwight Walsh and Rick Nation also scored for Fonkole. Action continues in the round of 16 tonight with Wayne George Academy taking on St. Joseph FC and RC Doctors playing Kensborough FC. And finally, Namibia and Zimbabwe have booked their places at the 2026 Men's T20 World Cup after reaching the finals of the African qualifying tournament. Namibia beat Tanzania by 63 runs in their semi-finals to reach a 4th successful edition in the finals. Host Zimbabwe then cruised to a 7-wicket victory over Kenya to qualify for the first time since 2022. 20 nations will contest next year's World Cup, which will be held from 7th of February to 8th of March. This brings us to the end of this afternoon's sports and news. Up next is Lotto.
Player matches any 6 numbers out of the 7, the player wins the jackpot. How about Combo 8? This option costs $84. Players select 8 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 out of the 8 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. All numbers chosen should be from the range of 1 to 28. Play combo bets. Remember, with Super 6, there are bigger jackpots and more chances to win.
Pleasant good afternoon to everyone and welcome to the midday draw. It's the 2nd of October 2025 and I am your hostess, Mia Francis. It's now time for some grand winnings with Play 4. Good luck everyone. Is 9. Your second number is 15. The third number is 3. And your fourth lucky number is 10. To recap, your Play 4 lucky numbers are 9, 15, 3, and 10. Play 4, grand winners every day. Stay tuned for Big 4 with Multi-X.
I feel good, like I knew that I would now. Adding Multi-X to Big 4 will give you so much more. Get ready to multiply your Big 4 winnings with Multi-X. Now you can multiply your Big 4 prizes up to 5 times by asking for Multi-X each time you purchase your Big 4 tickets. Turn your $5,000 into $25,000 by selecting Multi-X on your straight bet or any other bet. Big 4 just got bigger. Select Multi-X and watch your thousands turn into hundreds of thousands.
Multi-X, available on all bet sites. Just remember to spend the same amount on Multi-X and Big 4. So good, we got you.
And we are back. You've placed your bets and it's now time to score. Let's now play some Big 4. Good luck to you. And your 4 lucky numbers for Big 4 are 2, 8, 8, and 3. Let's now reveal that multi-X ball. And the multi-X ball selected is FP. Let's recap. The Big 4 lucky numbers this afternoon are 2, 8, 8, and 3. The multi-X ball selected is FP. Big 4, it's an easy score. Stay tuned for Pick 2 with multi-X.
Play 2 and then multiply with multi-X, win up to 5 times.
I love DNL's new game Pick 2 with the exciting multiplier option. Ask me more about it. Whilst getting your shopping done, we can chat about DNL's new game Pick 2 with multi-X. So come on down, let's chat.
It's easy to win.
And we are back. Let's now pick 2 numbers and watch those winnings multiply with Pick 2. Good luck. And your Pick 2 lucky numbers this afternoon are 6 and 3. The multi-X ball drawn is 2X. Yes, double those winnings. To recap, your Pick 2 lucky numbers are 6 and 3. The multi-X ball drawn is 2X. Pick 2 and play to win. Stay tuned for one-off.
Everybody rock your body. Now you can win even if you one off. One off. It's the all-new and exciting game from the Dominica National Lottery. Simply select your 3-digit numbers from 0 to 9. Place your wager for only $2 per wager, with each additional wager costing $2. And just imagine, if any or all of the lucky numbers are off by one number, higher or lower of the winning numbers, you win.
You really do.
Play one off from the Dominica National Lottery and win anyway.
Thank you so much for staying tuned, guys. Let's now win some cash with one-off. Good luck, everyone. Your 3 lucky numbers for one-off are 2, 7, and 4. To recap, your one-off lucky numbers are 2, 7, and 4. One-off. Win anyway. Up next is Daily 3 with multi-X.
Get your game on! Daily 3 just got bigger! Level up your Daily 3 play with Multi-X. Now you can multiply your winnings up to 5 times each time you add Multi-X when you purchase your Daily 3 tickets. Power up with Multi-X today and enjoy winning so much more on all bet types. Remember, spend the same amount on Daily 3 and Multi-X. Get your game on! Multi-X now on Daily 3. Do you?
Hey guys, welcome back. It's now time for some Daily 3 with multi-X. Good luck, everyone.